Hi friends, welcome back to Sauna with Samantha. Today's flow is going to be kind of a creative movement vinyasa type of flow. I was free flowing the other day and this particular flow just felt really nice, so I thought I'd compile it together and share it with you guys. It is a little bit more of a power flow, so there will be a bit of challenge in there, but just work within the bounds of your body and I think you can handle it. That being said, let's go ahead and get started. Come to a kneeling position. We'll just get right into it. Inhale, arms come all the way up to the sky. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Again, inhale, arms come up like you're scooping that energy. Exhale, bring it back down to yourself. One more time. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Inhale, arms come all the way up. Exhale, twist to the right. Place that left hand on the outside of the right thigh. Inhale, grow tall, create some space. Exhale, go into that twist. Inhale, come all the way back up to center. Exhale, twist to the left. Again, as you inhale, really grow tall. And as you exhale, get a little bit deeper. Inhale, back up to center. Exhale, stretch over to the right side. You can come all the way down to the forearm. Inhale, back up. Exhale, stretch over to the left. Inhale, back up to center. One more time. Over to the right. Inhale. Last time, stretch over to the left. Inhale, back up to center. Let's go ahead and turn. Plant your hands, tuck under the toes. We're gonna bring the bottom all the way up for a downward facing dog. Now go ahead and take a moment to set the posture. You can pedal through the feet. Check your toes that they're pointing toward the front of the mat. Sit bones are drawing up toward the sky. Want to keep your spine straight and extended in this position. Go ahead and take a breath here. Settle in. All right, now we're gonna do some cat and cow in this position. So bring your knees to just hover a little bit off the floor. So about 6 inches off the floor, depending on your body. And in this position, we'll do a little bit of cow and then round the spine for cat. So you're drawing your chest forward, sit bones back for cow, tucking sit bones under, rounding the spine, chin to chest for cat. One more, cow, exhale, cat. Go ahead and come back to your regular downward facing dog. Lift the right leg up. You can open through the hip and bend that top knee to get a little deeper. And then we'll thread it through for fallen triangle. So extend it up by your left hand and come back to open fallen triangle. Plant that left hand, come all the way back up to your downward facing dog. Open through the hip, you can bend again. And as you exhale, thread it through, we'll come to a side plank. Extend that right leg out long, left leg comes up to the sky. Again, plant that hand, come all the way back up to your three-legged dog. You can open again, then draw that knee to your nose, plant that foot between the hands for a high lunge. And draw that bow and arrow all the way up to twist into that revolved lunge. Keep that left hip engaged. Just enjoy this pause here. One more breath. All right, as you unwind, keep your feet where they are, but angle that front foot about 45 degrees with the wide edge of your mat. We'll twist down for Skandasana. So in this position, do not hyperextend your knee. Keep that quad engaged. Hands come to heart center. And if you're up on the toes, working with the balance, that's okay. Breathe. Go ahead and plant the hands. Come to a wide leg forward fold. And then walk your hands over to that right foot. Angle that foot so that you're in warrior one feet. So right foot is pointed towards the front of your mat. Left foot is angled about 45 degrees. Straighten that front leg and fold down for pyramid. If you want to be up on blocks, that can be a really great place to be. Again, keep that right quad engaged so that you're protecting your knee joints. Inhale, come up halfway, and exhale, see if you can get back down a little deeper into that pyramid pose. Take 2 more breaths here. On an exhale, plant those hands. We'll step back into a high plank. Go ahead and vinyasa. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Then go ahead and open through the left hip. So you stay where you are. I'm gonna flip around so that I'm facing you throughout this. The left leg comes up, open through the hip. You can bend that top leg. And then again, thread it through for fallen triangle. All the way up. Plant the hand. All the way back to your 3-leg dog. You can open through the hip and bend the knee again. And then thread that leg through for a side plank with the left leg extended. Again, plant that hand. Come up for your 3-leg dog. And then bring that knee to your nose. Plant the foot between the hands. And then draw that bow and arrow all the way up to your revolved high lunge. Keep that right hip engaged. Breathe here. Check your knee here that it's stacked over your ankle. You don't want to be too far forward or too far back. All right, go ahead and unwind. Again, angle your feet and come down for Skandasana. Engage your right quad muscle. Protect your knees. Hands heart center, or if you need to place your hands on the ground, do that as well. All right, go ahead and plant the hands down. Come into a wide leg forward fold. Breathe here. Okay, go ahead and walk your hands over to the left foot and angle your feet as if you were in warrior one. So left foot is pointed straight towards the front of the mat. Right leg is at a 45-degree angle. Go ahead and straighten that front leg and then forward fold for pyramid. And always the option to use blocks. Blocks are wonderful. Just make sure in this position that you can keep your spine straight and extended long. Inhale, come up halfway. And exhale, see if you can get just a little bit deeper into that pyramid position. Take 2 more breaths here. All right, go ahead and angle both of your feet so they are parallel, facing the wide edge of your mat. We're gonna come back down for 1 more wide leg forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway, set that posture, set your spine, and exhale, forward fold. See if you can move your hands back to be in line with your feet. If they don't quite make it, that's okay. Just something to aim for. Breathe. And go ahead and come up halfway again. Heel toe your feet in just a little bit. Angle them both out 45 degrees and we'll come down for Malasana, yogic squat. You can use your elbows to press against the knees. Get a little deeper into that hip opener. Couple more breaths here. And go ahead and plant the hands. Bring both of your feet all the way together. Come into kind of a squat. Bring your knees apart. Place the hands right down between your knees. So you want your knees to be right on the outside of your shoulders. We're gonna come into a crow position. So if you have not quite got crow within your practice yet, you can just do crow prep. So you bring your bottom up and just lean forward to put a little pressure on your arms. Or if you're a step further, you can practice taking one foot off at a time. Or if you do have crow within your practice, or if you want to give it a try, you can come all the way forward and come up for a full crow. Hold here. All right, go ahead and release those toes down. You can actually come all the way down to sit. Bring your right leg crossed over the left, so both knees are bent. Bring hands to heart center. Inhale, grow tall. As you exhale, hook your left elbow on the outside of your right knee. Come into a twist. So really try to create space with your inhales. And as you exhale, you can wring out a little bit further. And go ahead and release that. We'll just twist the whole way around, come all the way up. We'll reverse the leg. So now left leg is crossed over the right. Hands to heart center. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, hook that right elbow. Twist to the left. Make sure you're not sinking into your shoulders. You really want to keep your collarbones nice and broad. Breathe. All right, inhale to unwind. We're going to extend our legs out long, so you can turn to the side. Hopefully we're all facing the same direction now. All right, take a nice deep inhale, grow tall, and as you exhale, forward fold. You can place your hands wherever is comfortable for you. Just make sure that your spine is nice and extended. You want your sit bones rooting down and the crown of your head growing nice and tall. Breathe. Enjoy this nice little respite. We've got a little bit more work coming. Go ahead and bring your knees up, give them a hug. Come back to balance on your sit bones. We're just going to hold here for a moment. Take some nice deep breaths. All right, we're going to come up for boat pose. So extend your legs out long. You can keep your hands behind the knees for some added support. Hold here, and then spread to a straddle. Okay, so we're balancing here. Hold here. Now, bring your knees back together. Scoot your bum down. We're going to come all the way down to supine. And again, extend your legs long into that straddle. Make a Kali Mudra, so it looks like this little Charlie's Angels gun. Extend that high above your head. We're going to do some crunches here. So, crunch up to the left, back, center, back, right, and center. Let's do this a few more times. Here we go. Left, center, right, center. Left, center, right, center. Last time. Left, center, right, and center. Hold here. Bring your legs back together. See if you can roll up and balance in your boat pose. Just for a moment. Okay, release those legs down to the ground. And let's slowly, slowly make our way all the way back down to our supine position. See if you can match my speed. Woo. Or maybe go a little slower. That one's kind of tough. All right. All right, now in this position, we're gonna do half happy baby on each side. So go ahead and take your peace fingers, wrap them around your big toe on your right foot, and draw that knee down toward your armpit. You can extend your left leg long. Just hold here. Getting some nice hip openers today. Now let's go ahead and switch. Release that right foot. Grab hold of the left big toe with those peace fingers. Extend the right leg long. Draw that left knee down toward your armpit. Hold here. One more breath. All right, so we're gonna do a full happy baby. So again, grab hold of those big toes. You can either draw both knees down toward your armpit, or if you'd like, you can extend your legs out straight, and you can roll back and forth. Yogi's choice, straight leg or bent leg. Either way, it should be a nice little relaxing hip opener for you. Breathe. All right, so we're coming to plow position. So plant your hands down by your side. Keep your neck straight. You don't want to be twisting it from side to side because it's going to be compressed. Go ahead and roll back into your plow position. Now, if this is your plow position up here, that's okay. Otherwise, you can bring your toes towards the ground. Hold here. One more breath. Go ahead and unwind. Awesome. Okay, extend your left leg long, right leg is bent in. Draw that leg over to the left. Bring your gaze over the right shoulder. You can either use that left hand to add pressure, or you can just have it out to a T. Breathe. On an inhale, come back up to center. We'll reverse the legs, extend the right leg out long, left knee's bent, grab hold with the right hand, twist over to the right. Gaze comes over that left shoulder. This is your time to start unwinding. And inhale, come back up to center. You place both feet down on the mat and just window wipe the legs back and forth. Relieve some tension. All right, we'll just make our way into Shavasana. So you can take whichever variation feels nice to you today. If you want to do the traditional Shavasana, or if you want to keep your feet at the width of the mat, knees tilted in, just make sure you keep that little space in your low spine. Hands can be on the belly or palm up. Tuck the shoulder blades underneath the back, and then close off the eyes. See if you can find some stillness in your Shavasana today. Allow your mind to just float, not focusing on any particular subject or sense, but allow it to just be. If that feels difficult today, you can bring your awareness to the breath. Observe the breath come in. Observe the breath go out. Allow your body to just sink down into the floor. Go ahead and begin to take some subtle movements. If you want to wiggle the fingers and toes. And then as soon as you feel ready, go ahead and roll to whichever side feels comfortable to you today. And make your way up into a comfortable seated position. Eyes remain closed. You can lay the hands down in the lap. Just breathe here. Center yourself again. Bring hands to heart center. You can blink open the eyes. Namaste. Thank you so much for flowing with me today. I hope that was enjoyable for you. It's kind of what my personal free flows have a tendency to look like from day to day. And so I hope that was enjoyable for you. Please comment below and let me know what you thought of that. And if you did enjoy it, please be sure to like and subscribe. There are new flows every Tuesday and Saturday. And if you'd like to be notified every time that there's a new upload, go ahead and hit that little bell. Thank you again so much for flowing with me today. Have a swell day and namaste.